Hi guys, it's your girl Tosca. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo, and I was just I don't really normally do readings like this, but for whatever reason I was led to do some kind of general collective reading for this week particularly. So it's August 10th where I am up until August 17th, but this can happen within the month or within a month or 2 months from now, but normally my readings are timeless. If you have a personal reading with me, I'm getting to you guys, I promise. It's coming together. My website is coming together. School has started, so yeah, it's been a lot. I am a teacher by trade, if you guys don't know, and YouTube is my second kind of thing, but I would love to do YouTube full time eventually. But anyway, so for some of you, because I said it like that, for some of you, you want your side gig, or you want the things that you want to do to be your full time, or at least bring in the majority of income into your life or into your world. All right, I'm going to choose one card from my archetypes deck. I will do a sugar reading after this, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I got more than just 7 people that I want to do readings for, and I want to do readings for you guys. I promise you that. All right. Ooh. You got the ocean and you got the storm. All right. For some of you, you're trying to find peace. For some of you, your life has always been kind of disorganized, and now it's time to find some kind of level, some kind of making peace. You could have been going through some trials, some really tough times in your life, and now you're walking into a time of you're starting to see things for what they are, who they are, people for who they are. Even though you can love them, even though you can care for them, you're seeing people, I think, objectively as people that need to, I can't be around that person anymore. Give me one more card for my collective. The King. So some of you may have gotten palm readings. I feel like there is a sense here of stability, optimism after the storm. And I'm also seeing how you guys navigate through the storm. Through the storms of your life. I remember I had a therapist years ago who said, my kids, I want to teach them to be good surfers so they can surf through the waves of life. And so I think for some of you, you may have been going through a lot of tough times. You may have been encountering some I just picked up this deck. You cannot make this up. On the bottom of the deck, it's loss. It says, sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. So there's a sense here, you could have lost a lot of things, and you can't make this up, inner power and detachment. So, some of you may have gone through a lot of losses, inner power, and it says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And I see this with the King. Have the courage to walk, talk, be like the King. For loss, I see the storm. So this is how I'm going to do it. Wow, okay. Spirit really is just doing this for me today. No wonder I had to do this, because I took a shower and I've been doing some yard work, whatever, cleaning up the gutters, whatever. And I was sweaty, and my friend came over, and when he left, I was like, I'm gross, I'm disgusting, let me finish my laundry and let me go to bed, because I wanted to go to bed early. And Spirit was like, no, you have a message, and you have the ocean and detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's when it is often fulfilled. So last night when I went to bed, I had a dream that I just kind of unplugged everything, just unplugged and retracted back to myself. Kind of like when you pull the plug from a vacuum cleaner and it retracts. That's how I felt. Like, I don't want to use any more energy right now. I'm too tired. I'm too, I've expended myself right now. So for some of you, you may feel like you need to detach from a certain desire. It's not saying that you can't have those desires or you can't have what you want, but you have to understand that when we're manifesting, you can find the outcome happens when you least expect it. It reminds me when I got into college, and I remember not getting accepted where I wanted to go. And then I ended up getting accepted like a year later. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I mean, I had a fight, everything. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. But then it was like, no, you're going. So all of a sudden I'm going to school. I'm going back to school. But sometimes things don't happen because we're not ready for it to happen. You have to understand something. You have to be ready for it. You have to understand, even if it is the man of your dreams, even if it's the job of your dreams or the travel of a lifetime, you have to understand, I need to prepare myself for this relationship. I need to prepare myself for this abundance. I need to prepare myself. It's like me, you guys, honestly, I just put in an offer, right? I just put in an offer for a new house. And this is going to be the first house I've ever done in my name. And it's something I've been manifesting for a long time, for at least 8-9 years now. And if you're in America, if you're in the US, how crazy the housing market has been since COVID. It's been crazy, and it's still crazy, and it's only now that we're seeing things kind of level out. But you have to be ready. Things sometimes feel like, why is it not happening? I thought we were soulmates. I thought this was my person. I thought this was the job of what everything I put into, all my energy I put into this. And it feels like, and sometimes we need to unplug and detach and think objectively. It's not a loss. It's more of like, let me see this objectively. Let me see this objectively. And sometimes through losing, you actually see what you're made of. With inner power and the king, you actually understand, like, yeah, wow, I did make it through that. I made it through some of the hardest times in my entire life. I cannot complain. So take it easy on yourselves, you guys. Just take it easy. Whew. All right. 3 cards, please, from my Wisdom Oracle deck. 3 cards. Orphaned. Yeah, this is the loss part. This feels very like we're in the losing end, or we've already felt the losing end and now it's time to detach, you know, yeah, and not for you. That's going for detachment. Regeneration and by the book. Oh my God, to the sea. And loss, you have why. So sometimes we question ourselves. Something I'm big on, you guys, is telling yourself never to question yourself. Never to question if you're not hurting anyone, if you're not, you know, hurting yourself. Don't ever feel like you're not good enough. You know, love, and I just heard this from another tarot reader, love shouldn't hurt. It's the lack mentality of love that hurts. And sometimes we look for love in all the wrong places. Sometimes we look for trust in all the wrong places. And we're, you know, get open-minded and start detaching. Yeah, higher power. And trust in a higher power. We all experience loss of some sort. So just know that things, oh my God, yeah, things are about to happen for you. Maybe this week to the end of the year. This week till, yeah, the end of the year, what I just heard. So from now until the next, what, 5 months, 6 months till December. Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Ace of Wands. One more card, please. Ooh. Two of Pentacles. Some of you have some big decisions to make financially. Some of you are going to have, yeah, you got Knight of Wands and King of Swords. And then the Ten of Swords. Some of you may walk away from something or someone or some kind of job, location, contract. I just hear a painful ending. But there's something here where you are going to make a clear decision with the King of Swords here and the Knight of Wands. Like you're going to go fast, move fast on a certain decision. I'm seeing a cheetah. For some of you, you got the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You're going to walk away from something. A contract, a job, a situationship, a person. I feel like some of you may be right now curious and keep looking at their social media and it keeps hitting you hard. It keeps hurting. But at some point you're like, I gotta go. I just gotta go. I gotta let this go, because if I don't let this go, it'll ruminate in my mind. You can't keep going. You can't be driven by anxiety forever. You'll burn out. Okay? So this is just a general, you guys. Five of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, the Fool, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands. So you're looking good. I'm seeing by the time this dark night of the soul is over, this pain is over, you're going to be out there looking good. Some of you are following trends. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of trendy outfits. I'm seeing a lot of cute, like selfies and stuff on Instagram. Protect yourself. Protect your peace. what I'm seeing is there is something or someone coming in for you. For some of you, if you're single, there is someone coming in for you that is kind of new, kind of unexpected, kind of different. I'm going to use, this is my Muse Tarot deck. 6 cards, please, when it comes to love for my collective for this week or till the end of the year. 2025 is almost over, you guys. I cannot believe this shit. I cannot believe this. Some of you have been a hermit. Some of you have been so quiet right now. When it comes to love, maybe you're just checking social media. Maybe you're just checking if they emailed you. Maybe you're just checking if they texted you. You got the Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Temperance, 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yeah, so someone is coming. There's a choice that is being made. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, there's a choice you are making. For some of you, it's a choice between 2 jobs. Should I do this one or should I go that way? For some of you, it's should I move here or should I move there? So there's a big decision you're making, but I feel like there's a lot of work that's involved. And for some of you right now, you are focused not really on anyone special. Maybe you have someone in the back of your mind, but you're really focused on yourself right now. With the Temperance and the Ace of Wands here, I'm seeing Sagittarius. So something around towards like November, December. Something's coming in for you. This is a divinely guided thing. Meeting. I'm just hearing meeting of the minds. So this is something divinely guided. Oh. For those of you who tend to gravitate to the more feminine, or you are a girl or you are female, to take care of yourself, and I mean all of your bodily organs, like I mean clean yourself up, clear it up, all the way down. All like when you shower like your hygiene I don't know why I'm picking this up, but it's like your hygiene needs to be on point, because you can look good, but at some point sometimes you don't want to rub off the wrong way. I mean, I don't know, some girls, at least I haven't really met any in New York when I was living there, but I've heard some stories about some people down here, like, being on dates, and there's, like, BO, and, like, oh my god, like, take a shower. But I'm seeing a shower, yeah, with the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Swords, it's like, take care. Right now, your body is regenerating, and it's recuperating, and it's you're taking back your energy. Remember, you're unplugging from everything. And right now, you gotta be on point with hygiene. I don't care if you gotta brush your teeth 10 times a day. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but your hygiene needs to be on point. Look good. Maybe buy a new product shower gel or something. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but like, be on point, because you look good. Okay, my feminines, you look good, but we gotta, we can't depend, or we can't like lack when it comes to your skincare routine, how you dress, how you smell, how you look, how you carry yourself, right? I'm not saying that all of you have to be these things, but the basic elements in being a woman is taking care of your femininity and taking care of your body, taking care of your skin, moisturize. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of your skin, your face, your everything, your how you clean yourself. I'm getting that very strongly. Like, it, take care of you, clean up. For some of you, showering is very spiritual. I don't know why I'm getting this, you guys. Showering or taking a bath is very spiritual. It's removing energies that have been stuck on you all day, and you're trying to release it, remove it, and see all those energies like go down the drain. That's why I usually say take a bath, a spiritual bath, because with salt, because that removes negativity around you. Energy vampires. Give me 3 cards, please, for my collective. Why is it going this way? I don't know. I mean, I know I got out of the shower, but I feel like there is a sense of like relief when you guys take a shower, or when you, yeah. Okay. What is this? Okay. You got the Tower, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Material wealth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Material wealth. But it's also telling me that someone's coming in for you with the Tower and the 7 of Pentacles, but you've like pushed them away in the past. You could have pushed them away in the past, or you could have been like, this is not gonna go anywhere, whatever. This person dreams about you, and I feel like you've also dreamt about them, and you're wondering, will this ever happen? Will the 10 of Pentacles, will this ever materialize in this world? It's what I'm seeing is, it's a gas, liquid, then a solid, that kind of element. When water freezes, it becomes a liquid to a solid, and it's like, will this ever solidify? Will this ever become anything? I feel like it will. I think it will take time. Give me 3 more cards, you guys. 3 more cards. The Hanged Man. Ten of Swords and Strength. This is the second time 10 of Swords came out. So right now you're kind of in limbo. You're not focused. What I'm seeing is you're not focused on a certain person coming into your life. But with the 10 of Swords and the Strength card, it's like you ended the problems, you ended the shit, you ended the pain, you ended the hurt. You're like, I don't want to put myself through that again. Yeah, I don't want to put myself through that again with the Star here. And then you got the Strength card. And the Seven of Swords. Muse. Page of Swords. Six of Wands. So there's something in this right now. It could be this month, or it could be right now, or within this month, where you are going to be getting some kind of recognition. Yeah, you might get some recognition at work, or get some recognition. Maybe it's your birthday, so happy birthday, Leos and Virgos. But what I'm seeing is right now you're kind of like, I don't know if I have the energy for another person to come into my life. Right now, I don't know if I have what it takes to have another person walk into my life and carry me through the storm, carry me through the pain and loss of life. Because sometimes, you know, when we lose something, it almost feels as if when we lose something, we almost lose the sense of we're in a very vulnerable state. And that is also a place when we are humbled. And sometimes it's hard for us to find a person or meet a person, whether new or old, to be able to come into your life, expect that person to commit, and then it almost feels like, well, it was all for nothing, you know. But sometimes during the losses, that's when you realize how strong you are, especially when you persevere. Perseverance is so big with my collective. I think you guys are the thrivers. I think you guys thrive in the harshest environments. The harshest environments. Some of you, and I know that a lot of you guys, you know, may have lost parents, may have lost family members, may have lost stability in your life, may have gone through difficulties way early. Some of you guys had to grow up very quickly. There was no room to be a kid. You had to be, I'm the oldest of the family, I gotta take care of my two sisters, I gotta do this, you know. That's the energy I'm picking up. And you know, I admire you for that. I admire you for that, because I feel as though those people, and please take what resonates, those people who have watched my channel for a while, you may have lost confidence in love, maybe lost confidence in loving yourself, maybe lost confidence in people, just in people. And you may have even lost trust in people. But it doesn't mean you can't trust yourself. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. There has never been, I have never seen a perfect relationship. Even the Queen of England. Not, you know what I mean? Like, no one has had a perfect relationship. So, you know, take it easy on yourself. I feel like there's a sense here, it feels very, there's a strong sense of like, let me detach right now. Let me not care too much about everyone else or everything else. Unless, you know, you have kids, you got to take care of them. But let me just detach from social media, detach from my iPad, detach from my phone, and really go in. And your mind is so full of information. It's so full of information. It's like information overload. And so right now it's telling you, shut it off. You can come back to it. It's okay. There's no time limit. You can come back to this. You can acknowledge this. You can revive. What I'm hearing is revive this again, but at a later time. You don't. And I'm not saying procrastinate. What I'm saying is those issues, those problems that have been nagging and nagging and nagging, and it's been pushing and pushing. And I feel like for some of you, it's been pushing at your heart. Some of you, it's been pushing in your mind. You know, when those things start to happen, your body is telling you, you know, listen to your body. Listen to your body, the star, healing. Listen to your body. Listen to your worth. You know, listen to your heart. Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Balance out your emotions. Balance out your emotions. This is a time some of you are grieving a love that could never happen, or some of you are grieving a relationship that you were attached to, and now you're saying, listen, I mean, give me some time, because there's just no way I can do this. Some of you are, I'm hearing every rose has its thorns. Some of you are grieving a loss of a loved one. But it's telling me you need to balance out your emotions. There's a balancing. We all take losses, and we all take wins. I'm hearing Bounce Back by Big Sean. Last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. And we all want to see success. We all want to see the love. We all want to see the relationship. We all want to see the upward trajectory. But you have to understand, there's also the other side to that. There's the going up, and then there's the going down. And they're both equally as important. It's just that we focus a lot more on our losses and the lack that we've had, and the lack of pain and the lack of suffering that we've experienced in our world, in our lives. Some of you are in full-on protective mode. Protection. 3 cards, please. The High Priestess. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Awakening. This is Judgment. Someone, whatever this is, yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Whatever this is, it is triggering something. Maybe you could have kept a sense of, this is the way a good mother should be, or this is the way a good girlfriend should be, or a good boyfriend should be this way. And now you're just kind of like, no, like, I am enough. We are all enough. I mean, we all have our own things we got to deal with, but yeah, we are enough. If someone's not accepting you for who you are, that's not it, you know? That's not the one. Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. And the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, someone new is coming into your life. For some of you, it is a water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus, Mercury, or Mars. It doesn't really matter. Some of you, if you are more of a female or identify as female, I guess, it would probably be more of like a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Taurus here and Gemini. I feel like love is coming in when you least. I think you'll be focusing on yourself, and then love kind of, blossoms overnight. Is what I just heard. Love just blossoms overnight. But this takes time, and I feel like I feel like for some of you it's at night. You're gonna meet this person at night or in the evening. Yeah, you got the Empress. Please take care of yourself, your self-confidence. Your self-confidence, your self-worth. Don't ever feel like anything can hold you back. Because the worst thing you can do is lose yourself in the arms of a person, or in the arms of a work, or in the arms of a career, and you think that those things are going to keep you stable. No, but you got to be stable within yourself. I used to just through everything for a relationship. I'd give up everything in my past. Yeah, I would give up everything to be in a relationship. Sure, let's see where it goes. I'm up for the ride. But I know now that you can't depend on someone to do right by you. You know, you can't depend on someone to, I don't know how to say this, but be on the same level that you expect them to be. That's another thing. Expectations are difficult because it means that we gotta really think about, are our expectations there to be a safeguard, to know our boundaries? Yeah. Or is it also or is it too high, that our standards are too high, that we just don't want love anymore? There's a sense of like a duality there, because it's good to have standards. I believe in standards, but not in the way it shuts people out. That means you will be isolated, you know. Oops. Because I did that, it's the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So right now it might feel a little bit quiet on the front end. It might feel like you're alone in this. Maybe you feel like you are doing things, you're just going by your day in, day out, clock in, clock out, and you're just doing what you need to do. But it's telling me there's a lot of wisdom that you're starting to find. There's a lot of wisdom that you're starting to see. Losing is never easy, but it's also kind of beautiful. Like in the words of Steve Jobs, when he got fired from, so Steve Jobs built Apple from the ground up, and at some point, I think in the 90s, he got fired from Apple. And I think what he said was, this was a few years before he died, he said that taking a loss like that, how can I be fired from something I built from the ground up? How can you can't even rely on what you built to sustain you. But he said the innocence and the lightness of starting over. Now I'm paraphrasing. The innocence and the lightness of starting over again was so beautiful and so peaceful. And that's when he started Pixar. And I see that a lot. You know, we're all gonna win some and we're all gonna lose some. Best believe that. That is, If you are expecting anything in this life, we are going to win some and we are going to lose some. I already know that for a fact. We're going to make it, and then there are moments where it's going to be a rough patch. So, you know, we carry on. We have to carry on. Just give me 3 cards, please, for my collective. I hope this makes sense. I don't know why I'm being told to do this. This is so bizarre. But anyway, you got 2 of Cups. It's not the 2 of Cups, it's the 2 of Wands. The Empress. 4 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Temperance. I love this card. And the Tower. So sometimes we reach our Tower moments. For some of you, this is a Tower moment for you to rebuild. It almost feels like for a lot of you, you've gone through a lot of losses and maybe things never worked out for you because you're supposed to rebuild. You're supposed to break down and rebuild. You know, it's almost like you're breaking down, you're rebuilding something taller, and then you break it down again and you're building something even taller. Like, it's like I see, you know, the Eiffel Tower, and then after the Eiffel Tower goes down, you see, I don't know, the freaking building in Dubai. You know what I mean? Like, it always gradually gets taller and taller. And you have to understand the power and the authority you have over your life, the authority you have over your emotions, the authority you have over the direction you want your life to go. You have so much autonomy without you even noticing it. Without people think, oh, this relationship is so well, you have autonomy in how you're going to lead that relationship. You know, and if it's not working out, then you're not the one. It's not working out with you, you know? Make it make sense. Make it work. You know what I'm saying? Make it work. Well, nobody's perfect, but make it work. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. For some of you, someone was slick talking you. And for some of you, a lot of this was a domino effect. A lot of you started something, and without you even noticing, it was a ripple effect. Like, one decision made a big ripple effect. And now you're kind of like, oh my God, what did I do? No regrets, you guys. No regrets. There are no regrets. But there are no regrets, because we can't change the past, but the future is whatever you want it to be, which is the Lover's card. But some of you are on the fence because there's a trust. I feel like with 7 of Swords and Page of Cups, there's like a trust issue right now. Some of you are going through trust issues. Some of you are going through counseling. Some of you are trying to figure out what direction, if you even want love in your life. Yeah, if you even want it, because you're like, I'm so sick and tired of this shit. And I understand, completely understand. This turned into a love reading. Okay. I'm going to pick, I'm getting led to choose something from my angel answers. So guys, if you guys have a question, yes or no question, or something on your mind, when, where, how, this is the time now to ask those questions. Keep it in your mind. Take what resonates. I'm hearing On the Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. I walk a lonely road on the boulevard of broken dreams. Yeah. 6 cards, please, for my collective. Let me see what's going on for my collective, what the angels have to say. Okay, so there is recovery. I'm getting a lot of recovery for you guys. I'm getting some of you are unplugging from a lot of things, from social media, from iPhones and things like that. And you're recovering. You're trying to get your mojo back, basically. You're recharging yourself. It's up to you. Big happy changes. So there are big changes happening, and it's really important for you guys to learn to navigate those changes in the best possible way. Yes. The answer is yes. Choose a new direction. So some of you have to look for another option or another way out. Another way out. So some of you want to get out of something. Wow. Another way out. Okay. One more card. One more card, please. Look for a sign. Sometimes the storm is a sign. You see how he's holding a lightning rod? Sometimes the storm is the sign. Sometimes what you see is the sign. And it's like, it's apparent to me that it's for me or it's not for me. One more card, please, for my collective. So the answer for you guys, it's a yes, but you're going to be recovering. And it's up to you, but you should choose a new direction, but it's up to you if you do or not. And then you have big happy changes and look for a sign. One more card, please, from my collective. You're ready. If you believe, so believe in yourself and believe in the divine. I'm always going like I'm at the right place at the right time. I'm at the right place at the right time. And it's time for you to let go. And unlikely came out. So if you guys were going on the deep end and you were like, oh my God, this could have happened, or this, it's unlikely that it did. I think it's like either the worst case scenario or it's something that you maybe you thought happened and it wasn't as bad as I can't make that up, but it might not be as bad as you may have thought it was, is what I'm picking up. Success in the near future. Yep, you guys are working on it. Success, and you guys have helpful people around you. So that is what I have. I hope that helped you. Before I end this, I am going to read these 3 cards: the Ocean, the Storm, and the King, from my guidebook. I was being led to read them. Okay, so you have the Ocean. The Ocean, look how beautiful this card is. The Ocean, the unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet Amid its overwhelming power, it calls us to inspire us and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us when the energy of the ocean is present. There is a change stirring. Big happy changes. There is a there is a change stirring that is beyond any change you have ever known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. When in the light, it is deeper than deep, big dreams and discovery. When it's in the dark, it is subsumed, drowned, polluted, and unpredictable. Study waves, touch their surface, get in the water, no matter where you live. Each drop is a part of the whole. The ocean is in every tear. So if you're crying right now, let it out. Let it out. Then you have the storm. You got the storm. One. There you go. Hang on. I almost got it. The storm. The chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we have come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. When it's in the light, it is a meaningful obliteration and annihilation. When it's in the dark, it's meaningless disorder and dysfunction. The storm lays bare the truth that there are forces larger than you. This understanding is a relief, but also a predicament of power that requires your surrender. And then you have the king. This reading was beautiful, you guys. It was just beautiful. It's hard to hear. It's hard to hear it, and it's hard to because it feels very deep, and it's hard to hear it and make it like come out into words, but it's actually very beautiful. Like when things are destructive, it almost puts us in a position to realign our lives and reconnect again. Yeah. You have the king. The king, the ruler, the commander, the emperor. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you towards peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego. Yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing that divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. When in the light, it is benevolence, divine leadership, service, and nobility. When it's in the dark, it is oppression, misuse of power, and corruption. The king is necessary. He is a bridge between the eternal and the day-to-day. It is also said that it is necessary for the king to die. This is the death of the ego. So that is what I have for you, my loves. I hope you guys resonated with this. This was completely different from what I had imagined, and I hope this brings you some peace and a guiding light to know that as much as I love to do your K-pop readings and how fun they are, I also want you guys to know that there are things that I would like to share to you, be it experiences, be it learning, be it whatever. I like to impart those things to you guys on my channel because it's hard when you're trying to navigate through life and you are, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, it doesn't matter what age you are. It's hard to do it alone. And it feels like I'm getting the word suffocating. Some of you guys feel like you're suffocating through something and you're just grasping for the next air. So I want you guys to know that you are loved, you are at peace. I'm also seeing someone suffocate, like when you're crying and you're hyperventilating. I'm also seeing that. So some of you guys are going through some kind of emotional process, and it's time for you to decompress. Just decompress and really take care of your mental health right now and your emotional health. Just give me 3 cards, please. Actually, it's showing me, this is my Osho Zen Tarot deck. Just give me 3 cards from my collective. What should I end with? The Source. Letting go. Aloneness. Wow. This is just confirmation for me. Change. The Rebel. Give me one more card. Please give me one more card. And guidance. This is confirmation, you guys. This is just confirmation. You are the source of your own abundance, and change is coming. And sometimes you gotta let go. You gotta let go and be kind of rebellious. Kind of know that you're going against the grain here. You're not like everyone else. And you're letting go of what people think of you or perceive you to be. It's like that doesn't matter anymore. We've outgrown what everyone else thinks of me. I don't give a flying. It's time for you to let that go. And it might feel like you're being alone right now, but you're actually being guided. For some of you, you actually do have, I'm seeing a grandmother guiding you. Could be a grandmother from your past, who's already passed on. I see some of you watching this reading and lighting incense. So that's a good way to like bless your ancestors. But there is change coming, you guys. It's in your forecast. What, be it a new job, a new career, but this is from source. This is from source, which is pretty much you. One of my happiest, best mantras is I am the source of my own abundance. And you know that the divine is your source, so I'm the source of my own abundance. So take care of yourself. Be at peace with the change. It may feel uncomfortable. It may feel, I'm getting the word trifling. It may feel painful. But sometimes we are being pushed. And it could be in a very harsh way. It could be in a gentle way. Where we're being led to let go of certain things, and it might feel like we're alone in this right now, but you're really not. You're really not. You are being guided to let this go. It's almost like you're being guided to let this go and be at peace with it, because I feel like you're breaking chains. You're breaking chains. Give me one more card for my collective. A new beginning. The Fool. I can't make this up. Again, thunder and experiencing thunder. So it's like the tower more, but this is happening. This is breaking down again with the lightning. In order for you to have a new beginning, you are experiencing the pain right now, the shock right now, the hurt right now. But it's for you to, it's almost a catalyst for you to move to another direction. Like you're actually being pushed to another level or area. It's why I'm getting the word area. So some of you are moving. What if you guys have been living at home or living in a certain culture, or this was the standard by your parents, by your family, I'm seeing you're like, I'm out of here because I am not like them. Like you could have been the black sheep of the family. And for some of you, it could be religion. I'm hearing Pentecostal. So some of you may have been, I'm seeing like Louisiana, like I'm seeing that area of the world, like the South, the deep South. And it's like, I've always grown up Pentecostal, or I've always grown up, it almost felt kind of cultish. I don't know if any of you grew up that way, but and you're like, no, something's wrong here. I'm out. Some of you know how to read a room, and you're like, I don't belong here. This is not the group of friends I should be around. So just take it easy on yourself. Right now is the time for you to unplug and disconnect and not give a fuck about what anybody thinks of you. Right now, it's for your emotions to, your emotions are gonna like come up, and you might feel like, oh my god, what is going on? And it might feel like a strike against you, but it's really a catalyst. I'm hearing the words join forces. So you're gonna join forces with someone, maybe a friend or a partner or a significant other. You're just going through this right now, and you are feeling I think there's a sense here of like feeling like some kind of despair. Patience right now. Be patient with yourself. Completion and a new vision. Yeah. There's a new thing coming in for you. For some of you, I'm really seeing, for some of you, you are there's a sense here of you're letting go. I don't know if you can see this, but there was an old version of you that you are now letting go. Yeah. So there's a lot. Some of you, this is a journey. You know, life is a journey. For some of you, this is a lesson. And for some of you, the next couple weeks, month, end of the year is going to be a completely different time. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. Trust. Just trust it. Moment by moment, trust it. Every day, just trust that the universe got your back. Please, 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 just keep it 100 with yourself. If you can't trust anyone, at least trust the universe or a higher power or yourself. Because you can't expect it for people to trust you if you can't trust yourself, right? That is what I have, you guys. That's what I have for you. And I'm sending you guys massive love and light, the Star card. You cannot make this up. Star card, healing, love, light, positive energy to all of you. I hope this gave you some kind of motivation, some kind of just direction in what to do. And I'm always here, you guys. I'll put my email address in the description box. I'm also open for personal readings. Sending you massive love and light. I love you guys.